All right, guys, breaking news coming in from Big News Morgans. According to the reports, Monkey D. Luffy has extended max contracts over to Kozuki Momonosuke, Kinemon, and Yamato, and they were all declined on the spot. Gentlemen, how does this impact Luffy's legacy? Not in the slightest. How old was Roger when he found the One Piece? Can you tell the people at home how old was Gold D. Roger when he found the One Piece? Tell me when it's my turn. It's not your turn yet. It's not your turn. Once again, could you tell the people at home how old was Roger when he found the One Piece? He was 53. 53 years of age. My goat, 19. My goat is 19 years of age doing what yours did in 40 years. There's no discussion. There's no discussion to be had. What legacy can be ruined for an individual who has 25 MVPs, 25 finals MVPs? We're gonna get struck by lightning one of these days. Whoa, 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 relax, relax. When was the last time that he did anything by himself? Oh, so now he needed help. Now he needed help. Well, why aren't Law and Kid Yonko? Why aren't the Emperors? If Law and Kid were such a big help, why aren't the Emperors? You can't fault the man for having the powers that he has. Every single individual who comes across him wants to join the man. He's a natural born leader, a natural born king. What about your guy? What did he do? Who was he leading? Roger would never. All I know is that your goat's right-hand man came to mind. That's all I know. He said, I see potential in that boy. 17 years of age. Couldn't be me. 17? He said, I saw greatness within that boy. I saw this man as a king. Way before anyone else did. I'm gonna groom him. I'm gonna show him exactly what it means to be the king of the pirates. And that's what he did. It was up to him. It was up to Luffy in order to realize the potential. And what did he do? Just took out an emperor. They stated the man was the world's strongest creature. He boxed everyone on that island. Everyone. But who 1v1'd him in the end, bro? Who 1v1'd him in the end? Who brought back the Looney Tunes in order to take him out? Not your goat. Not your goat. They've been stating the new generation will surpass the old generation. If Roger was the GOAT, then why was he too early? If Roger was the GOAT, then 20 years ago, the borders of Wano would have opened. But why weren't they? Because they were waiting for the real GOAT to show up. That's why they were waiting. Tell me when it's my turn. I don't gotta talk anymore. We all know who's the GOAT. 25 out of 25. Youngest emperor of all time. Everyone fears him. Everyone knows him. He's the future king of the pirates. Greatest of all time. That's all I need to say. Thank you. Finally, after you taking up so much time, it's my turn. And let me start off with this. In all of my years of covering and reading One Piece manga, I have never, ever in my entire life seen something like this. Your goat, the phony goat, is an individual that requires the services of others to do anything. I can't believe that we're actually having this conversation right now. This was sealed the moment that Gold D. Roger drew breath. That is undeniably the greatest pirate who ever lived. He was a killer. He wouldn't be going for this one or this one and asking them for help. Every single time that he wanted something, he got it. Do you think that Yamato would have said no to Roger? Do you think that Kinemon or Momonosuke would have said no to Roger? Of course not. Would Odin have said no to Luffy? He's not that guy. He's not that guy. And we all know this to be the case. You never answered my question. If Roger was so great, why didn't he do it then? Why did they leave everything for the next generation? Tell me! I'll tell you why. It's all because of a sickness that he contracted. Nature, the planet itself, stopped this man from truly sealing the deal on this debate. The planet itself intentionally made him sick. The author made him sick so that he would not be able to achieve that 20 years ago. And that's just the truth. Are we going to sit here and act like Roger didn't require any help? Do we not remember the God Valley incident where he was helped by Garp? You just don't understand. He was a killer. The mentality that he showed. Look at Shiki and Whitebeard. Two individuals at their very peak and apex. And they knew who was ruling the seas. Roger would never, and I mean ever, even think, the thought wouldn't even cross his mind, of letting those two on his ship. And yet, Luffy continues to share the spotlight with Kid-in-Law? Shouldn't that be beneath him? Why, if he's the GOAT, why wouldn't he take on Kaido by himself? If he's the GOAT, why would he need the help of Law and Kid? How are we gonna fault the man for using his strengths? He gets people to follow him. He makes people want to join him in battle. He makes individuals want to leave what they're doing to go follow him. How can you fault the man for that? How can you fault the man for being so great that others want to follow him? Your GOAT needed a magical power-up in his fruit ability, which Roger didn't even have or need because he was a killer. All he needed was hockey, and that's all that was required to conquer these seas. The fruit chose him. If you're at the supermarket and somebody hands you $1 million, are you gonna say no? The fruit was handed to him by Shanks. What do you want him to do? Not take advantage of it? Come on now, man. The killer. He doesn't need a fruit. But your GOAT? If he's the GOAT, why does he need a fruit? If he's really the GOAT, then why would he need a fruit and a hockey in order to rule the seas? He awakened an ability that no one has seen awakened for 800 years and took it to its apex. Who else is doing that out here? We don't gotta be the same. We have our own strengths and weaknesses. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna reach the pinnacle of fruits and the pinnacle of hockey. Something your GOAT couldn't even dream of. That's all I gotta say. Awesome debate, gentlemen. Coming up next, Film Red is a worldwide success as the #1 Toei film in history. Does this officially mean that Shanks is stronger than Mihawk? We'll talk about that coming up next.